On December 2nd, we pause to reflect on the extraordinary lives lost on this day in years past. Today, we honor the incredible contributions of those who shaped history, leaving behind legacies that continue to inspire us. But we also have a powerful update on someone still fighting. A beloved star, known for her role as a lifeguard who captivated hearts around the world, is facing an unimaginable health battle. Recently, she shared a deeply emotional moment with her fans that brought many to tears. Her strength and courage in the face of such adversity have touched countless lives. Stay with us as we pay tribute to the icons we've lost and stand by this brave soul in her ongoing fight. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates. Your encouragement means the world. Join us in honoring their legacies. Hit the bell icon so you never miss a video. Number 5. Aaron Copland. Aaron Copland's name is synonymous with American classical music. Known as the Dean of American Composers, his works have become the very essence of what it means to be American, with all the freedom, hope, and beauty that this country represents. He is the mind behind Fanfare for the Common Man, Appalachian Spring, and Rodeo, iconic pieces that resonate with every American heart. His music feels like the land itself, with its vast expanses and the endless sky. But Aaron Copland's journey wasn't without struggle. During the McCarthy era, his political affiliations as a supporter of left-wing causes led to his blacklisting, which was a significant personal and professional hardship. Yet, Aaron's dedication to his craft remained unwavering. Even during this dark chapter, his music never faltered. It is how I speak when words fail. Though Aaron kept much of his personal life private, we know that he was openly gay in an era where this was taboo in classical music circles. He did not allow the constraints of society to silence his voice. His contribution to the world of music was nothing short of revolutionary, blending elements of jazz, folk, and classical genres in ways that had never been done before. When Copland was awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom in 1964, he had this to say, a quote that encapsulated his enduring vision: "Music, to me, is the most powerful language there is. It is how I speak when words fail." Aaron Copland's life was one of profound passion, even in the face of adversity. His music is still celebrated today, and his influence continues to inspire composers, musicians, and fans around the world. His death in 1990 marked the end of an era, but his music, his legacy, and his unwavering commitment to his artistic vision will never fade. Number 4. Desi Arnaz. Desi Arnaz was a man who broke barriers before many even thought they existed. Born in Santiago, Cuba, he came to the United States during the Cuban Revolution, where he would grow to become a Hollywood legend. Best known for his role as Ricky Ricardo in I Love Lucy, Desi became an iconic figure in American television, but his greatest contributions were behind the scenes. Desi Arnaz co-founded Desilu Productions with his ex-wife Lucille Ball, and it was here that he introduced the multi-camera sitcom format we know and love today. His innovation revolutionized the way television shows were produced. This technical genius helped lay the groundwork for the golden age of television and changed the industry forever. Desi's work behind the camera has been overlooked for years, but it's his trailblazing approach to production that earned him a permanent place in television history. Desi's marriage to Lucille Ball was a fairy tale for the ages. Together they created I Love Lucy, one of the most beloved sitcoms of all time. However, their marriage was not without its struggles. Desi's infidelity and issues with alcohol put a strain on their relationship, and they divorced in 1960 after 2 decades of marriage. Despite their personal challenges, the pair remained close, and their professional partnership was unshakable. Desi's own personal demons were a part of his story. He struggled with alcoholism throughout his life, but his perseverance and his refusal to let his past define him is a testament to his strength. He once said, "I had to make my living from the talent I had. I wasn't the most talented, but I was persistent. His humility and grit were his trademarks, and it was that persistence that ensured his legacy lived on. Desi's death in 1986 at the age of 69 was a sad day for Hollywood, but his contributions to entertainment will never be forgotten. His innovation, his role in breaking racial barriers, and his incredible ability to make audiences laugh will forever live on. Number 3, Warren Berlinger. Warren Berlinger was a man who spent his entire life dedicated to his craft, but his name may not be one that immediately comes to mind when you think of Hollywood. Still, his face was familiar to anyone who grew up watching television in the 60s and 70s. Warren had a remarkable ability to bring authenticity to every role he played, whether in a comedic or dramatic context. His most notable role came in The Sand Pebbles, 1966, where he starred alongside Steve McQueen, a film that earned critical acclaim. Berlinger's career spanned across 5 decades, with appearances in television shows like The Love Boat, The Munsters, and The Twilight Zone. He was known for his amiable personality and professionalism, which made him a beloved figure in the industry. Warren was also known for his roles in numerous sitcoms, often playing supporting characters who added depth to the storylines. Though he never reached A-list fame, his dedication to his craft and his ability to turn every performance into a memorable one earned him the admiration of those who worked with him. In his personal life, Warren Berlinger was married to actress Dee O'Neill, and the two had a long-lasting relationship. Though much of their private life was kept out of the public eye, it was clear that their bond was unbreakable. Warren's legacy is one of dedication, humility, and a love for his craft, and his passing in 2021 left a hole in the hearts of those who knew him. Number 2, Pamela Tiffin. Notable works: 1, 2, 3, 1961, State Fair, 1962. Pamela Tiffin's beauty, charm, and comedic timing made her one of the most beloved actresses of the early 1960s. She quickly rose to fame in Hollywood, appearing in films such as State Fair and 1, 2, 3, directed by the legendary Billy Wilder. Tiffin was a blonde bombshell with a knack for comedy, and her talent quickly caught the attention of Hollywood producers. However, just as her career was taking off, Pamela made the surprising decision to step away from the Hollywood spotlight. She moved to Europe and continued acting there on her own terms. She later revealed that she had grown disillusioned with the pressures of fame and the types of roles Hollywood offered her. This decision was seen as unexpected, but it allowed her to pursue a more fulfilling life away from the glare of the media. Pamela was married to Adriano Celentano, a famous Italian singer and actor, and they had 2 children together. Though their marriage remained largely private, Pamela often spoke fondly of her time in Europe, where she found peace away from the public eye. Pamela Tiffin's legacy is one of defiance and independence. She didn't let Hollywood define her, and in doing so, she carved out a life on her own terms. Her decision to step away from the industry at its peak has become an emblem of strength for women who refuse to be confined by societal expectations. Although Pamela's Hollywood career was brief, her decision to step away from the industry's pressures only added to her legacy. She was not afraid to carve her own path, choosing peace and authenticity over the fame that so many others crave. Pamela Tiffin passed away on December 2, 2020, leaving behind a legacy that will forever be remembered for her strength, beauty, and independence. Number 1, Nicole Eggert, from TV star to cancer fighter. Nicole Eggert, born on January 13, 1972, in Glendale, California, became a household name thanks to her roles in Baywatch and Charles in Charge. Starting her career at just 10 years old, she made her TV debut on The Tonight Show starring Johnny Carson, but it was her portrayal of Jamie Powell on Charles in Charge, 1984199, that solidified her status as a star. However, it was her role as Summer Quinn on Baywatch 199219994 that truly made her an international icon. Her portrayal of the athletic and kind lifeguard won her legions of fans. Famous quote of Nicole Eggert: "I always wanted to do something that inspired people, something positive." Nicole's personal life also garnered attention, with public relationships and a connection to actor Corey Haim, with whom she shared a close bond during her teenage years. Corey's tragic death in 2010 deeply affected Nicole, and she often speaks fondly of him. After her early fame, Nicole appeared in The Last Frontier, 1993, The Help, 2003, and films like Blown Away, 1992, where she starred alongside Corey Haim. Her career was marked by versatility and a relatable, down-to-earth personality that endeared her to fans. In 2023, Nicole revealed her diagnosis of stage 2 cribriform carcinoma, a rare form of breast cancer. She initially dismissed her symptoms as signs of menopause, but a self-exam and subsequent mammogram confirmed her worst fear: breast cancer. Despite the challenges, Nicole chose to share her story to raise awareness and inspire others. She openly discussed the emotional toll of her treatment, saying, "There's a lot of waiting in this. The gray area is the hardest." Nicole has finished her treatment, but is still in a gray area, awaiting further imaging and potential surgery. She described how the experience left her with permanent reminders, such as, "The tattoos from radiation mapping. I didn't realize they were real tattoos." Nicole's strength is rooted in her family. She has 2 children, Dylan and Keegan, whom she credits for keeping her grounded. Her son Keegan hasn't treated her differently throughout her illness, which has been a major source of emotional support. Nicole's work on the documentary After Baywatch, Moment in the Sun, has also given her a renewed sense of purpose, helping her stay driven during the toughest moments. Through it all, Nicole has remained a symbol of resilience. Despite her health struggles, she continues to inspire with her openness and positivity. It's nothing but dots, but boy, every step of this process is never gonna let you forget it. She shared in an emotional Instagram post, showing that even in the hardest moments, there's hope. Nicole Eggert's journey is a powerful reminder that strength doesn't just come from physical ability, but from the emotional courage to face life's challenges. Her story is a tribute to the power of family, resilience, and the courage to embrace life, no matter what obstacles it presents. Nicole, stay strong. You've got this. As we wrap up this tribute, let's remember the words of Aaron Copland, who once said, "Music, to me, is the most powerful language there is. It is how I speak when words fail." These words resonate beyond music. They remind us that sometimes our actions, our strength, and our legacy speak louder than anything we can say. Thank you for joining us in honoring these incredible individuals. If you found inspiration in their stories, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And remember, we are all part of this story. Let's keep sharing, supporting, and making our voices heard. See you in the next tribute.